Well, here it is, Sunday, May 27, 2007. I was going to give a little demonstration on how you actually operate this thing. One of the things that was pointed out is I'll show the end result of the cooking. So on this occasion I'm going to show you getting started. We start about an hour early. We start a fire in the firebox over here. See, and it's going pretty good. Got a heavy smoke, but we'll let that burn while we get the setup getting ready. Okay, so here we have our little apple chips. I'm going to use apple this time. Open it up. There's the pot. We'll take the pot off. We'll load them full of chips. Set them in the center of this little hole we got there. And hopefully before too long we'll be ready to start some fire going. Now if we ease on down this way toward the shrapnel at the bottom, get back here. If we ease back down this way, we see we're starting to make some more chip wood. Got the woodsman pile, the hand axe, a little cheater fluid for the fire over there on that side, a cheap chainsaw, and some shrapnel. So we'll get going before too long, and we'll look back. We got an ample supply. Alright, you see, it's just been a little while. The fire's beginning to warm up, and as it warms up, the smoke will clear. And if it's hot enough, it'll get where you won't even really see the smoke much coming out of the top of it. Let's walk up here and see what we got. Alright, I decided to go ahead and throw that little bit of hickory down there in the bottom. It's already partially burned. Now, here we're down at the bottom. I just shut everything up. You might wonder, what does the blowjoy do? See that hole at the bottom? What it does is that's the only place air gets into it. And of course, air gets out the top at the chimney. Well, in between there is where the fire is. This causes the air to enter only below the rack, which basically acts as if you're pushing air into it at all times, because that drags it right across those coals and makes that wood burn very, very quickly. And trust me, it is hot in front of this thing. Now, there are the two birds. We're fixing to marinate them, inject it actually, and then we're going to stick them on those two stobs and take them out and cook them. Alright, next we prep the turkey. What we want to do is trim off the unnecessary neck tissue and thing at the top so that the juice will run through, like that. Next thing, we also have to remember to take the tail off. We don't need it. We're going to put it over here in the pot to make some gravy juice. Alright, there's a coal shovel. Coal as in black stuff we dig out of the ground in Muhlenberg County. That Mr. Peabody's coal train of fame, song, and story. Anyway, what we did, we'll get over here to the door. Alright. See how those coals fell down to the bottom? What we're going to do, and I already knocked it with the coal shovel, knocked everything loose as I can. But I'm going to shovel out of the bottom here and put them over here like that. That ought to heat the smoke pot, and by the time we get it cranked up, we'll come out, check the temperature, and hopefully it'll be turkey time. Alright, there you go. Throw the wood in the bottom. Come over to this side. Loaded some new, going to burn down the coals here. See, just burn, knock, shovel, repeat. There you go. Alright, there we are. We're injected. We're going to stand them up on the stand, rub the outside of them with spice, and hopefully our box will be warmed up out there, and we'll put them in the oven. There the two birds are. They're ready for the oven. If the thing's hot enough out there, I tied up the little wings there to keep them from falling down. Normally with one turkey I don't have to do that, but with two perhaps I might need the room. Let's go see. Okay, there's fire burning down. We'll close the door. Open up the fire box. There we got a little fire going. I did throw some log in there, a little piece of one burning to start warming the thing up. You can see smoke rolling out of the top. It's going to be a good day. See what temperature we got. Okay, about 100. It's going to be pretty good. I find it smokes the best. The pot will start smoking around that red and blue line at 275, 250. Really, about 275 is about great. There's the turkeys. I did end up moving the upper rack to one more position above, so that'll work for some chicken wings or ribs if some show up today. If not, we'll just have a turkey. Other turkey's a work turkey. You got to share some of your goodness with other people who may not have such an opportunity. But anyway, they're fit quite nicely, and we ought to go in and kind of take a little break. Let's see what we got on the gauge. Right, the red and blue line. Let's check the smoke. Let's check what we got down in the firebox. Yeah, smoke pot smoking. Doing what it's supposed to do. Well, what do you think? Are they coming to color yet? Like it's not doing too bad. Maybe a little bit, going to be a little bit heavy on this bottom side. Must have a flare up in there. They do better hanging, but you just got to make compromises sometimes. Well, let's check progress. Check, see how the fire plays, yeah? Like we got good fire, but we could probably use a little more wood in there. It's like we're smoldering out. And by the temperature, we don't need anything on the bottom. Yeah. Smoke pot, is it still smoking? Looks like. Let's see what the birds look like. Yeah, what do you think? Zoom in there. Yeah, that'll do. Need a little more smoke. What about my pan of water? We need some more water. Well, there is the finished product. One of the two turkeys is done. And he was a little bit smaller, not by much poundage, but you know, you really got to watch that temperature when you're cooking them, because quite frankly, they can get away from you easily. What do you think about that?